What are the energies that keep us in a lower frequency or a lower energetic state? What is the thoughts or the actions that we have
Yeah.
that keep us in a lower energetic state? And what are the thoughts that keep us in a higher energetic state?
There are core thoughts that keep us in a lower energetic state. The one is jealousy,
Mm,
really seeing and comparing yourself to the world out there. And it's difficult with social media because you can start comparing yourself to the most extraordinary. There is unlimited comparison when you can go on social media in this world now that we can see everything. So one is jealousy and comparison that will keep you low. The other is fear. We're literally in fear of everything. Fear we're not good enough, not lovable enough, that we can't do it, that they're going to see us, they're going to laugh at us. This, the more that we give into our own fears, and fear is there to protect us, right? Our body creates this illusion that there is this looming issue, and then we live in that illusion with fear so that it doesn't happen. And the third one that we really need to avoid is this idea of victimhood, that we have no power, that we have no agency, that the world is happening to us.
yes. I mean, you grew up and you had a lot of chronic pain,
Yeah.
physical pain, a misdiagnosis as well. And you dealt with a lot of probably insecurities or fear around feeling that much pain, I could assume, right?
Yeah, I've felt a lot of insecurities just about the way I was walking.
Mm.
I was an athlete. I was a bit of sports and athletics, building my muscles and my body, and like being smooth meant a lot to me. And then when that was taken away, I had tons of fear and insecurity. When insecurity around and fear around, what do I look like? How are people perceiving me?
Mm.
Do I look weak? Do I look broken? Do I look ugly? And then the fear of, one, will I be judged for that? Am I actually good enough? Did I deserve this? And will it get worse?
When did this happen with the...
I was 19 years old when this started, and then it really kind of blew up and hit its maximum peak of pain around 25.
Really? So how long did you live in a state of insecurity or fear or worried about what people thought about you? How long were you living like that with that energy?
The funny thing is, it was 20 years, but I didn't know it.
Mm.
Right? I didn't realize that the underlying subconscious emotional belief was, oh, this is not good enough, and almost you deserve this because you're bad in some way.
Really?
And so I lived with it for 20 years without knowing that was the core driver to why I was kind of in this stuck place. Always doing well successfully in my career, like helping people, doing things that meant a lot to me, but ignoring my physical body and ignoring my emotional body and ignoring my spiritual body. And that translated in difficult relationships. It translated into being overweight and weak and in pain. It translated to being alone and lonely.
Mm.
And so when I uncovered that, like, oh, this is a program running in my subconscious that says, I deserve this, I'm bad, or I'm not good enough, I could start to change it.
Wow. Why do you think, I mean, I feel like that is a common feeling for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I felt this for a long time, that I'm bad and wrong, or something's messed up with me, or I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not attractive enough, I'm not intelligent enough. I had all these thoughts.
Yeah.
It wasn't even subconscious. It was like I was saying it to myself and to other people. I was like speaking it into existence.
Yeah.
And I was fighting with myself because I was driven to succeed, but nothing I accomplished was ever felt enough. And then I needed to accomplish more and prove myself, prove my worthiness. But underneath, I still didn't believe I was worthy.
Right.
And that was for probably 20 years as well. And so we both had kind of this 20-year journey of believing we weren't good enough. And I can bet you a lot of people watching or listening right now have an underlying feeling of what I'm doing is still not good enough. How I look is still not pretty enough. I'm still struggling in my relationships or in these different areas. My health journey is still not good enough. I'm still not beautiful enough or fit enough.
They're going to find out I'm bad in some way.
Why do we have this underlying belief that we are bad and wrong in something is not okay with us? Why do you think most human beings have this?
Well, listen, we come into this world, right? We have, karmically, we may be carrying some energy. But if we're not talking about karma and we're not talking about past lives, so we're not talking about what we bring to us, what we come into this world a fairly blank slate. We're a new baby, a new soul, and we don't have any of this, right? So then 0 to 8 years old, we are programmed by the instances that happen in our life, the emotions, the big things that make us feel some way. In my case, I had a father that was abusive, and so I felt guilty when I got hit. I felt guilty when I was young. When he would explode, I thought it was my fault, so that I was bad. So why would I believe in my adult life that anytime someone got mad or angry, I was like, did I upset you? If someone didn't return a phone call or a text or respond quickly enough, I'd be spiraling, thinking, what did I say to offend them? Right? When the truth is, it's not about you. 90% of the time, it's not about you. It's about them. They're dealing with their thoughts, their emotions, their issues. 10% of the time, maybe you did piss someone off.
Right.
But so that's one thing. But the other things are, okay, there are times where you felt a lack in your life. Someone said something, someone made you feel something, or you felt something growing up that translated into, okay, I'm not good enough. I don't have enough. And then we just protected against that as we grew. So it became the program. And we have to unravel that program.
So if someone has lived their life and they haven't felt enough for a long time, or they feel stuck, or they feel trapped in fear to really pursue what they want in a relationship or their dreams, what is the process from getting out of fear and getting unstuck so they can actually feel free to be their authentic selves?
That's an amazing question. And the process starts with, okay, let's build some awareness that this is a program that's running, right? That it's been installed, that it's a belief. And this fear that I'm feeling and this belief that I have, is the program. What's true is that I'm not the program, I'm the source. I'm the energy that's dictating the program on the screen. And so if it's been programmed, I have an opportunity to reprogram it, to realize that like my true nature is enough. I'm living, I'm alive, 1 in 10 trillion chance of being born into this Disneyland for the soul, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. And so now I'm supposed to. So the second part is like, oh, it's not right or wrong. It just is. You can't do it wrong. Yeah. Perhaps you're put on this world in this life to feel not enough so that you could learn something or release something. And now the second part is to take actions that prove to yourself that lie is no longer true. And so that could be building your confidence by doing new things. That could be by just reparenting and learning and loving that inner child. And we do that through a lot of times hypnosis or subconscious work. But I always love to say, when in doubt, focus out. Just start to do charitable work for other folks, and you'll start to really feel a sense of worthiness and contribution and gratitude.
Yeah, I think the easiest way to overcome yourself is to start helping others
100%.
by focusing outward, not focusing on why did this happen to me? Why am I struggling? Why am I broke? Why am I fat? Why am I ugly? Why am I stupid? Whatever it is that you're programming by thinking or saying about yourself, the fastest way to get out of that is to pour into others, like you said, and to just be a generous human being.
100%.
And if you can be grateful and generous every day, grateful for something about your life and generous to another person, you're going to have more happiness.
That goes back to what you said. You'll step into that energy flow of abundance, more love, more wealth, more all the things. There was a guy that his name was Wyatt. He did an equestrian course in Arizona, and he used to say, you'll never be able to give it all away. Because the more that you give, the more that comes back. The more that you give, the more that comes back. And some people say, well, I give too much. Well, do you give from a place of lack? Someone is constantly asking, and you give from a place of lack. Yeah, you will have less. But when you give from a place of abundance and gratitude, when you recognize that you're doing it from a place that is empowering, then the energy of contribution will come back to you.
It will. And I really believe it's a mindset, and that mindset dictates everything for people, the type of mindset that human beings have. You talk about this mindset of I am. Can you explain when we have this I am mindset, how it can either support our life or hurt our life, and how we apply it.
Yeah, there's two parts to the I am. The I am is an incredibly powerful thing. First, let's talk about the I am as identity. So our human identity, when we say I am, it becomes reality. Our identity is our reality. So the I am smart, I am successful, I am grateful, I'm going to do this, I'm figuring it out, is much different than I am stuck, I am going to be laughed at, I'm not good at this, I'm incapable, right? The shift, what you tell your subconscious mind is waiting for directions. So the I am is the most powerful tool to use to direct who you are. The more that you say I am, the more your subconscious mind believes that that's your identity, and your identity creates your reality.
Say this again, your subconscious mind is waiting for directions. Is that right?
100%. It is, your subconscious mind is the servant. Now it has all the habits. Our conscious mind has all the logic. And we think that our conscious mind is in control logically. Of course, it has to be. But it represents 5% of everything we do. 95% is in the subconscious mind, our reflexes, our habits, our autonomic nervous system, our beliefs. So it's waiting. That's why if you get hypnotized up on stage and you say, act like a chicken, and you act like a chicken, and like your subconscious mind just took the direction, the suggestion. So we need to consciously know that our subconscious mind is our servant, and to tell it what to do. And we do that through our language and our identity.
Yeah, because if someone else can hypnotize you to dance like a chicken on stage, and you do it in front of 10,000 people and not feel fear, right, why can't you hypnotize yourself to go pursue your dreams?
Exactly.
To chase what you want without feeling that fear as well.
You can.
You can.
But we get caught in the cage. We get caught in the illusion that this is all real. The illusion is that everything's happening in our life is real. That's the illusion. The reality is that our identity is creating our reality, and our programs and beliefs are creating our reality, so that we get caught in the movie. The truth is that we're the director, we're the writer, that we can say, okay, I'm going to change this movie. I'm going to change the movie, and then take massive action to do it, so that it shifts the timeline, it shifts the energy. The second part of the I am, maybe the most powerful one, is the I am that I am. The I am that I am was, you don't have to be religious to understand this, but the I am that I am was the first time that God ever really named himself in the Bible. And then the I am discourses was thought that the Grand Master Saint Germain came to us and dictated these 33 discourses on the I am. And what it basically says is that I am the source. I am the resurrection and the light. This is, take religion out of it. What that means is that everything around us, everything that we are, all this matter, all the light, all the manifestation, all of our reality, all of our thoughts, is this idea that we are the source, the creator, the void, the quantum, the universal mind, the collective consciousness, experiencing its own human life through us. We are it. And so if we can understand that we are the creator, and that we can shape what we want, and it starts in this human life, both human and spirit, that we can start to use this I am that we take for granted. We say that's so the greatest spell of the universe we use so casually, that we can take it and start using it. So focusing on the energy, expanding into source, and then using the words to direct the subconscious.
How powerful are words that we use about ourselves in life?
So powerful. Our body is listening. Our body is listening to every word that we say. Every word that we say is creating our reality because it creates our identity. We believe it.
When you were going through a season of time where you were doing well in your career and crushing it, succeeding financially and accomplishing, but maybe struggling in relationship, or your health you mentioned wasn't as good, what were the words you were saying to yourself then versus the season of your life now where you feel a lot more peace, more healed, more healthy relationships with yourself and others? What are the words you're using now as a hypnosis directive for your life? What was it then and now?
Yeah. Then I wasn't using words. I was caught up in thought.
What were you thinking then?
Yeah. And while I was caught up in that thought, what I realize now is that the root of our suffering starts and ends with our own thought. And so what I was thinking was, I know how to make money.
Mm-hmm.
I'll always make money. And I would say that to people. It's like, I don't care what happens. I'll always figure out a way to make money. And that is like an incredibly abundant thing to say. Meanwhile, I would say like things like, I don't have time to go to the gym. I would say things like physical therapists in New York City, they're a scam. And isn't that interesting? That all physical therapists in New York City are a scam? That's a lie that I told myself so that I could bypass working on my body.
Or stay in victimhood, or stay in pain, or whatever it might be, right?
100%. Where someone else who had a different story would say, I'll find the best people to help me out of this mess. 100%. I'll find the best people because I know I can, and my body's important, and I'm good enough for it, and my body's a temple, and I'll find a way to fix this, and I will go. And I did that too, but I always had this belief that like something. And so now, as time went on, what I do is I consciously dictate to myself. I say, I am. And I think of the thing that I am, whether it's I am love, or even I am good enough for the Lewis Howes podcast. Whatever it is, I think I expand into it, and then I repeat to myself like, I love you, please forgive me, thank you. The Ho'oponopono prayer is, I'm sorry.
It's a Hawaiian prayer, is that right?
The Hawaiian prayer. This changed my life. This Hawaiian prayer.
How's it go?
I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. The first time I said this in repetition, I started to weep. There was some part of me, past, present, or future, within this energy system that we live in, that recognized it, heard it, and there was such a release. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy this and you want more inspirational content, make sure to click the subscribe button below and click right here to watch what's coming next.